Have you ever had one of those days where you know exactly what you should be doing, but instead you're just lying there, stuck, frozen, scrolling? You want to study, you want to go to the gym, you want to start that thing you've been putting off for weeks, but your brain is like, maybe later. Why does this happen? Why is it so hard to do the things that are good for us? The answer is simple. Your brain is not built for growth. It's built for survival. And anything that feels uncomfortable, even slightly, is seen as a threat. That's why hard things feel, well, hard. But here's the good news. You don't need to fight your brain. You can trick it. Yep, you can actually outsmart your own mind and get yourself to do difficult things without relying on motivation or discipline all the time. Sounds cool? Let's dive in. Let's say you've got a task. It's big, it's boring, it's painful. Your brain sees it and goes, too much, avoid. But here's trick number 1. Make it stupidly small. Instead of saying, I'm going to study for 3 hours, say, I'm just going to open the book. That's it. No pressure. Just open it. Why does this work? Because your brain doesn't hate doing. It hates starting. Once you open the book, you'll probably read a line or two. And before you know it, you're already in the flow. Starting small lowers the resistance. It's called the 2-minute rule. Do something so easy it feels silly not to do it. And once you start, momentum takes over. Trick number 2, make it feel like a game. Your brain loves rewards. It craves dopamine, the feel-good chemical. So when something feels fun or rewarding, your brain says, yes, let's do more. But studying, exercising, working on your goals, that usually doesn't come with instant rewards. So what do? You create them. Turn your hard task into a game. Use timers like work for 25 minutes, then rest for 5. Every 25 minutes is like a level you beat. Track your progress with points or streaks. Give yourself a tiny prize after finishing something, like a snack, a walk, or just 5 minutes of guilt-free TikTok. The goal is to associate effort with pleasure, not pain. That way your brain starts looking forward to it. Trick number 3. Design your environment to work for you, not against you. Here's the thing. You don't rise to the level of your motivation. You fall to the level of your environment. If your room is full of distractions, if your phone is buzzing every 10 seconds, if your workspace is chaos, you're not lazy. You're just outnumbered. So what can you do? Set up your space to make doing the hard thing the easiest option. Put your phone in another room. Leave your book on your desk already open. Block the websites that steal your attention. Use headphones to block noise. Make distractions hard to reach. Make your goals stupidly easy to start. Trick number 4. Don't rely on feeling like it. So many people wait to feel ready. They wait for the motivation to magically show up. But here's a secret. Motivation is a side effect of action, not the cause. Think about this. Have you ever not wanted to work out, but once you started, it felt kind of good? That's because action creates momentum, and momentum creates motivation. You don't wait to feel inspired, you start, and the inspiration comes after. Even if you feel tired, grumpy, or completely unmotivated, just move. Just begin. Your brain will catch up. Trick number 5. Use identity, not pressure. Instead of saying, I have to do this, say, I'm the kind of person who does this. There's a huge difference. When you say, I have to study, it feels like a chore. But if you say, I'm a focused person, or look, I'm someone who takes care of my future, suddenly your brain wants to act in line with that identity. We all act in ways that match how we see ourselves. So if you shift your identity, even just a little, your actions start to shift too. You're not forcing yourself. You're just being who you already believe you are. Doing hard things doesn't have to mean suffering. You don't need to fight yourself every step of the way. You just need a few clever tricks to outsmart the brain that's always trying to protect you from discomfort. Because here's the truth. Hard things, they're not your enemy. They're the doorway to everything you want. More confidence, more skill, more freedom. And the best part? Once your brain learns that hard things aren't scary, they actually become fun. All right, let's take a deep breath. You've already done the hardest part. You showed up. Now let's keep going. Let's talk about something deeper. A lot of the time, we avoid hard things not because we're lazy, but because we're afraid. Afraid of failure. Afraid we won't be good enough. Afraid we'll start and realize we're not as smart, strong, or talented as we hoped. And our brain, trying to protect us, says, Let's just not try at all. Here's trick number 6. Normalize the fear. Expect it. Every time you do something that matters, fear will show up. That's a good sign. It means you're growing. It means you're on the edge of becoming someone stronger. Instead of saying, "Why am I scared?" say, "Of course I'm scared. This is important." Fear is not a stop sign. It's just a signal that you care. So show up anyway, even with shaky hands, even with doubts. That's how you build courage. Trick number 7. Use other people. You don't have to do hard things alone. Accountability is powerful. It's one of the best brain hacks out there. Tell a friend your goal. Join a study group. Find someone who's already doing the thing you want to do. Even better, create a tiny consequence. Say something like, "If I don't finish this by 5 p.m., I owe you coffee." Suddenly, your brain takes it seriously because now there's social pressure. There's real cost. This doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. Our brains are wired to care what others think. Use that. Make it work for you. Trick number 8. Build streaks. Protect them. Once you start doing something consistently, even just a little, you build a streak. One day becomes 2, 2 becomes a week, then a month, and something magical happens. You don't want to break the chain. Your brain gets attached to the streak. It becomes a mini obsession. You're no longer doing the hard thing just for the result. You're doing it to keep the streak alive. That's how habits form, not from huge motivation, but from tiny wins repeated. Trick number 9. Use future you as your coach. Imagine yourself 6 months from now. You've done the hard things. You've become stronger, more confident, more free. That version of you, what would they tell you right now? Probably something like, "Hey, I know it sucks, but thank you for not quitting." You don't need to be perfect. Just keep showing up. Your future self isn't judging you. They're cheering you on. So whenever you feel stuck, borrow their voice. Let them guide you forward. Here's the final trick. Trick number 10. Redefine what hard means. Most people hear hard and think bad. But what if hard meant something else? What if hard meant this is where the growth is? This is where average ends. This is the start of something awesome. Hard doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're training. It means you're leveling up. It means you're stepping into the life you actually want. Let's stop running from hard. Let's lean into it. Smartly. With kindness. With patience. With clever little tricks that guide our brain to do what's best for us. So the next time you feel stuck, remember, you don't have to push harder. You don't need to wait for motivation. You just need to start small. Make it fun. Make it easy. And keep showing up. Your brain can be trained. It just needs a few nudges. And over time, the things that once felt impossible will feel natural. That's not magic. That's you. Learning how to lead yourself, one smart trick at a time. You've got this. Now, go do that one thing. Yes, that one. You know what it is. Just start. I'll be cheering for you.